listening to The Sizzle on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television.
You know what it is. You know who it is. It's The Sizzle in the building. Hotter than ever. Hot as always. And you know who's here. Rich Sizzle's in the building. Jay Sizzle's in the building. And fellas, let's just start talking. I mean, the hottest thing going on. I know this basketball. I know it's tournament time. We need to talk tournament. We need to talk basketball, NBA, but let's talk NFL. Let's talk those who have versus those who have not. Those who get back and those who ain't getting nothing at all. So you got Tom Brady coming back to the NFL, making his debut again and again and again. And then you have the Chicago Bears who've got no one. In fact, the person they signed got hurt and he can't play anymore. So you've got a myriad of things. You got stuff going on all over the place. So let's start there. Rich, let's start with football.
All right.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen so far in the NFL? Just this free agency period. What grabs your attention?
Deshaun Watson got a home.
Okay.
A good home and making bread again. Nice contract. I said, wow. They said, hey, Baker Mayfield, while you over here doing these better at home commercials, we got a new home for you anywhere but here. Come on in, Deshaun Watson. We got all the massage parlors you can ever ask for out here in Cleveland.
Well, I mean, he has enough money now. Jay, Deshaun Watson is now the highest paid quarterback in the history of the NFL. Not just the history of Cleveland, not just the history of the Midwest, not just the history of the AFC, but the history of the game. This is a man who sat out a whole year, has been rubbed down all he's wanted to be rubbed down. He is back. He's ready. He is getting weapons back. He has probably one of the better defenses in the AFC. Jay, what say you, the Browns going to the Super Bowl?
Look, man, if the glove don't fit, you gotta quit. We all know that he did it, but you just can't prove it, and he'd have made enough money to pay everybody. Everybody getting Chick-fil-A on Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. You know, I mean, you got people, certain people are convicted, but a paycheck will make you get unconvicted. And that's what we see right now. So, I mean, look, you've seen other people. You saw Roethlisberger have issues. You saw some other people have issues. The thing about it is, legally, he's been cleared to play. Is the league going to suspend him or something like that? Apparently, the Cleveland Browns could care less. I mean, we're looking at it. Say Deshaun Watson came to the Bears. I don't think anybody out here would be going, oh, no, don't get Deshaun Watson on the team. We gladly take him. It is what it is. He has a right to play. Well, I don't care whether you don't like what he allegedly did or didn't do. Apparently, there was not enough to indict him on. Apparently, these ladies were able to take this settlement out of court, and they're pretty sure these next 22 are going to probably do the same thing. It is what it is. It's probably the most expensive massages he ever got before, but he don't care because he's a big money kid, and that team out there is much better now that they got Deshaun Watson.
Okay, so let's flip it on the other side. Poor Lovie Smith has lost another quarterback. It just seems to be Lovie's plight not to have a quarterback. The football gods don't like Lovie Smith, and they've given him Davis Mills and nothing else. So let's just ask this question. Rich, are the Texans the worst football team in the NFL right now?
You still got the Lions.
But the Lions just picked up 2 receivers. They got running backs. They got tight ends.
We still had the Bears.
You got the Seahawks minus Russell Wilson. When
still had the
Russell
Bears.
Wilson was playing, and they win 4 games last year? They were worse than the Bears. And now they're minus Russell Wilson. Who's their quarterback now?
Bears won't win 4 games this year.
Yeah, they will. Sure they will.
They're going down in flames.
They'll win 5. They played the Lions twice.
They're going to lose to the Lions. They're going to lose
twice. and they'll figure out a way to take a game in against the Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is literally throwing to what, the garbage can at this point.
Oh, look at who the Bears' number one receiver is. Mooney.
No. They picked up Equan.
Say his name.
I can't.
Well, they picked up a Pringle, not the kind that you eat, but the kind that can beat you in them streets. He's got speed on the outside. He does it quick or he does it slow.
Who was buried in the depth charts with the Chiefs, right? He wasn't going nowhere. He was their fifth guy coming out of there.
Now he's their second option.
That's right.
Now you got St. Brown. Can't nobody. He's gonna probably dazzle defensive backs because they're gonna be trying to pronounce his name. They're like Equanimous, whatever your name is. What they call him? What they call him? EQ?
Number one option. Though. He could easily be there. I was impressed with him. And if he had somebody to throw the ball to him, he might have actually really showed out last year. I mean, he showed out. Go ahead.
Who's the Bears quarterback? Is he on the team right now?
Yeah.
I'm not jumping in. See, nobody's jumping into this fray. No, and by this time, even the listeners have learned they're not jumping into this foolishness with Jay Sizzle. This is the most ridiculous argument that just keeps happening.
No. Let's hear it because I want to hear it because he's foaming at the mouth to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers and their newest acquisition.
All right. Let's bring it back down to earth right now. All right.
No.
Let's bring it back down to earth right now.
All right. Satellites. I want to hear you praise the Pittsburgh Steelers with their.
Do you mean to tell me right now?
Go for it.
Would you rather have Mitchell Trubisky or Justin Fields right now?
I'd rather have whoever the starting quarterback of the Gary Pop Warner's 5th to 7th
absolutely
grade quarterback over Mitch Trubisky.
And Justin Fields? Is this your guy? I don't think he showed us enough, man. I just don't think he's a franchise guy. I just don't believe. I hope I'm wrong. Said
the same thing about Josh Allen. And after 4 years, Josh Allen proved he's arguably the best quarterback in the game right now.
So are we saying that Justin Fields is on the same trajectory as Josh Allen?
He gets somebody to throw to and somebody to block for him, maybe.
Well, I mean, that's anybody. Heck, if I had somebody to throw to and I had somebody to block it, I might be able to connect one pass, maybe.
Nope, it's not working
during warm-up.
It doesn't work like that for Kirk Cousins. It doesn't work like that for golf. I mean, in a division where your only competition is the Green Bay Packers, you know what you got to face. So you're looking at him being maybe the second best quarterback in his division.
What was he better? Is Justin Fields better than Matthew Stafford?
Matthew Stafford's no longer in his division.
Is Justin Fields better than Matthew Stafford? That was a question. I know he's not in the division.
Okay. At the point of being he'll be a second year.
And were the Detroit Lions a better or worse team than the Chicago Bears?
Last year, without Matthew Stafford?
Last year.
They were worse.
With Matthew Stafford. Were they better or worse?
They're still worse. Because it was just
they're still worse. So they had a better quarterback than Justin Fields, right? And so it means Justin Fields plays on a better team, right?
Where are you going with this?
I know where he's going with this.
What I'm saying is where is the upside for Justin Fields? He was on a better team, and you still didn't see him produce like you should have seen him produce. Was he better than Mitchell Trubisky?
Was he supposed to produce? He was running for his life
Okay, all right. So we find out.
He wasn't even scripted to play last year, let alone
absolutely. Nagy was horrible, but here's the whole issue, though. Right. We have seen Justin Fields play in a manner that you look at him and go, oh, my God, I hope he doesn't get killed today. Why? Because he doesn't get rid of the football. Why does he get rid of the football? Because I don't think he can read NFL defenses. That's what I think is the problem.
Give him this, though. He survived.
He did.
I didn't think he was. I'm just going to be honest. It wasn't looking good. He toughened it out.
He's a tough kid.
And, he can only get better from here. And last year, he didn't suck. He wasn't great, but he didn't suck either.
But didn't you expect more out of him? I mean, the level of pick. You didn't expect more out of him? No, you didn't. No,
absolutely not. When you started week 1, your game plan was Andy Dalton, and after
hold on.
You knew Andy Dalton wasn't finished. Andy Dalton and Justin Fields don't even play the same. We know that. We knew that going in. So he had to fill into a role of Andy Dalton, and he's not Andy Dalton. He's not no similarities other than the position they play. That was it.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Iron Skillet Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Iron Skillet Sports on YouTube at Iron Skillet Sports.